Hey, it's WebJam 1977 here, and the Oasis once again, of course. Got a special guest. It's been a while.
Orbit Zeraora. I changed my name from SKT Dark Scorpion on YouTube. I look a bit older now since the last time you guys see me.
Gotta find. Oh, okay, I know where it is. Some freaking hanger game. Holy crap, my cord's a little longer than it needs to be. That's what she said.
That's what she proclaimed.
It's not the man, that's all. She might have said it, but it wasn't to me. Oh shit. Freaking little fan's noisy as hell. Oh, where the hell the... Oh, there it is. Gotta plug it. Until I hit a button. Gotta plug this damn thing in, otherwise it times itself out.
It'll malfunction.
It'll be stupid. It'll flip the screen back and that stupid music will come back and all kinds of fun shit. Where I put my phone at? I'm gonna put this on the put this up on YouTube on Facebook.
Good old Mark Zuckerberg site.
See, make sure I actually
Got a good question for you.
Right thing, it might actually help.
I got a good question for you. If there was a fight between Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees, who would win?
I think Jason Voorhees, honestly. At least that's who I'd be rooting for, you know. But I don't know. A lot of people say that Michael Myers is a cheap ripoff of him, but I think Michael Myers actually came before him, but I can't remember. I got some new stuff up there. I put that stuff up there. It wasn't up there before.
The dinosaur?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that. Freaking good buddy of mine, Todd. He's Todd Jumper on YouTube. Sent this to me. The dinosaur's a transformer.
That's bad.
And the explorer's a transformer. Huh. That's a Decepticon. That's an Autobot.
That's badass.
I don't know if it has. No, doesn't have a. Thought maybe it'd have something on the back of what they look like transformed, but they got like a cardboard thing there.
I saw this thing. I saw this thing on Facebook or wherever I seen it. It was so funny. It was like, you meaning to tell me you have to be 21 to smoke, 21 to drink, but you can be 4 years old and summon fucking Satan?
But you could be 18 and get shot at and serve. You can serve your country and get shot at and possibly killed, but you have to be 21 to smoke a cigarette.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Not whatsoever.
That's dumb as shit.
I think so, at least.
Hell, if you ask me, some 21-year-olds aren't even responsible enough to drink.
That's what I'm saying.
Some 16-year-olds are probably more responsible than 21s.
Oh, for sure.
It's crazy.
I think of it as like, when you turn 18, yeah, you're an adult, but I feel like it all depends on how responsible you are. Because if you're like 18, 19, maybe even 20, and you are like doing bad stuff and doing all kinds of shit, I think, you know what I mean?
What if you're 45 doing all kinds of bad stuff?
Well, still. I mean, you are responsible, so... we're just like each other.
Who the hell told you that?
Your sister.
Boy, I got a wool pull over her eyes, huh? What in the hell?
What is that?
that's crazy. You know, it's fucking. Oh, that's hamburger or something there. Some weird shit going on. Yeah, I get some people in here, and we're gonna try some. I like to call it Peepsy, but it's Pepsi Peeps. We'll try some. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad you did get that many because I'll probably be giving some to if some people in the group if they want to, because we're gonna be doing like a collaboration taste test or whatever.
That'd be cool. Hopefully.
Hey, Manchester Retro Gaming, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in.
Pretty excited. I'm gonna start streaming soon because, I'm getting a PC within next Friday. And then all that fun stuff, get everything set up, and then I should be good. I'm pretty excited.
I didn't even think about it, but it was somebody on a. No, I think it was Todd actually, Todd Jumper, on YouTube. My friend Todd, he said about his computer had 2 HDMI ports on it, and I'm like, you know what? Come think of it, mine does too. Why's it got that? And he said his might be like an in and an out, like you can put something through it, like a video card basically. And I'm thinking that one might have it because I remember plugging something into the one and it wouldn't output anything. And I had to plug it in the other one.
Yeah.
So it might be an input. So that's kind of cool. I have to remember. I have to figure out. It shouldn't be that difficult to do on a PC.
I think the PC, if it has like 2 HDMI ports and it supports up to 2 monitors. I think. Maybe. Because the one I'm getting actually has 2 HDMI ports, and in the description it said it can hold up to that much.
Oh, it's going pretty good, buddy. How's yours? Got my nephew with me here today. It's been a couple years since he's been in here.
Yeah, I've been doing a live stream. I think the last time I did a live stream I was 15. I'm 17 now. It's crazy.
I watched the Halloween stream again the one day. So he's like, I don't see them jack-o'-lanterns. So like, you don't see them damn things lighting up back here? Didn't see any of them, apparently.
That's when I streamed on my dad's old PS4.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then I couldn't find a microphone, so I used, I went looking for a pair of earbuds and used those mics and stuff. And I miss that. I miss doing that. That was fun. I feel like the best thing is to stream games and, events that come up, more, because if you think about it, the people that play those certain games, that's what they're going to look up. That's what they're going to look up and then find your stream and see, oh, he's doing...
keywords and stuff.
Yeah, he's going to be they're going to be like, yeah, he's doing a live stream. Let's see
good
what
to
this
hear,
is
man.
about.
It's good to hear.
But yeah, that's why, that's my most viewed video, I think.
I think the Harry Potter game's pretty crazy now.
Oh yeah,
I saw a lot of people streaming that.
Oh yeah, I saw the clip of Hogwarts Legacy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All the games are looking so real now.
The only problem with this is if you watch too much of it, you don't want to have anything given away or anything. But
yeah.
But you want to kind of see how it is, so you can know, if you like the damn thing or not.
Yeah. Once I get my Xbox fixed and running again, I'm thinking about downloading or buying the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and streaming the campaign.
Which is really confusing.
Huh?
Which is really confusing.
Yes, it is.
Because it's PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox 360, huh? Xbox One, huh? It's like what the hell's going on here?
Right.
Is it in the Xbox 2 and Xbox 3?
I saw, because I watched this dude play the campaign of Modern Warfare 2, the newer one, and it was actually pretty good. I'm, on part 4 of this dude playing near the end, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing another one then pretty soon, actually. I'll have to I might do that for a stream tomorrow. Give me a good idea to do a stream tomorrow, or probably not a stream. It'll be just on my phone because I could get a whole lot closer to stuff. Obviously, with my phone because that cord's like they should make a wireless freaking camera for the PlayStation. That's crazy. Like, how stupid is that? Like, it's kind of like the VR. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but why is it not wireless? They have the technology to do that. They have the technology to remote play with your PlayStation Vita. So why can't they have a remote play feature for a headset?
Yeah.
You know, why has it got to be a cord? And it takes so long to set the damn thing up that by the time you set it up, you don't want to play the damn thing.
Yeah, you lose interest so fast
you got to plug that box up.
Time consuming, so.
And then you got to worry about cords on the floor, stepping on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely be doing that soon. Probably tomorrow I'll do one. That'll give me something to do tomorrow.
The VR I have now is, well, apparently they changed the name of Facebook.
Oh, really?
To Meta, yeah. It was,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Oculus Quest 2.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
I noticed that, but I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I just thought it was something different, but...
Yeah, I loaded in and I saw a new symbol. I was like, am I gonna have to buy something again? Like, it was so weird because it changed unexpectedly. Yeah. My friend went in there, he was like, do you have any Oculus Quest 2s available? And they were like, yeah, we got some Meta Quest. They changed the name and everything, all the symbols and stuff.
I wonder why. Maybe they like a copyright thing or something? I don't know.
Maybe.
It's weird, like WWE, it was WWF. Whoops. It was WWF for how many freaking years? And then here comes the World I'll get it right here in a minute. The World Wildlife Foundation came in and made them change it because apparently they were there before wrestling, before WWE or WWF, and they didn't want to be they didn't want to be mistaken for him. Like, there's a fucking panda bear. I'm pretty sure he's not wrestling.
Yeah. WWF is World Wrestling Federation, right?
Yeah. But they had to change it because it was the same, like, initials, basically, as... Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which everyone knew what the hell the difference was. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like PETA doing their stupid shit.
Yeah.
People eating tasty animals. Isn't that what that stands for? I mean, I'm all for I'm all for getting rid of animal cruelty, but they just go to stupid, you know. Well, we're gonna try to sue Mario. They literally tried to sue Nintendo.
For what?
Because Mario jumps on turtles' heads. Like they're really hurting turtles. They're fucking fake.
Right.
And then Pokemon, because they shoved the animals in balls. First of all, they're not real animals. They're not even like squirrels and stuff. They're just fucking make-believe animals, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even exist in real life to start with.
Yeah.
Plus, they're cartoon. It's a game.
Right.
It's not like... But yet they have a goat simulator where there's goats like running around just fucking jumping off cliffs and running into people. They never said anything about that. I guess, I don't know. It's weird. It's like just stupid crap. Like,
yeah. I like how they
stick to the real animals that are being abused.
Yeah.
I mean... Come on now, people.
Right.
Surely there's no shortage of animals being abused, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like how they were... yeah, I do remember about the Pokemon situation, how they were talking about, like, pretty much, like, putting them in, like, the Pokeball and stuff, but have you not, like, played it? They literally fight each other.
Yeah, it's like a cockfight or something.
Dude, the trainer tells them what to do.
But they're still friggin',
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a wonder if they didn't get on people's shit for that, too, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not feeding right.
Nintendo
might die,
Nintendo, was gonna sue a, YouTuber.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a little puppet show, and they were using their puppets as a puppet show. Saying, like, I don't want, like, anybody thinking, like, this is what Nintendo said. They were like, I don't want anybody thinking, like, this is, like, where you're associated with them when literally it says in the description we are not associated with them.
Yeah.
So they had to convert to like actual hand puppets too.
Well, that was like that freaking. It was a big stink that you might get your channel might get deleted. Remember that a few years back, YouTube was saying about they're going to go through the channels and stuff, and there's a bunch of people afraid that their YouTube channel was going to be deleted, and that they found that it was that you didn't have like age restrictions on it, and kids would see it, or
yeah.
I don't get it because YouTube doesn't give a crap sometimes when it comes to stuff.
Yeah.
Like, go on YouTube and look up nude yoga. No, will literally be nude women doing yoga on YouTube. Why is that there?
Yeah.
Like,
they can crack down.
That sounds pretty inappropriate to me.
Yeah, they can crack down on so much stuff. They can't. I feel like that's on there. What about the kids that are going on there and that just so happens to go on there recommended or something?
Yeah.
And then they were like, that's why we made like YouTube Kids, but you still should not have it on there.
Like you got to be a certain age to buy Playboy magazines, right? Like back in this especially back in the day, it was kind of funny but you could go to any store and buy a National Geographic, and you're going to see titties in a National Geographic book, but you didn't have to. There was no age restriction. What's the difference?
Right.
Nude women, no matter how you look at it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just.
It's crazy how logic works.
Oh, jeez.
This world, like, hurts my brain sometimes.
Maybe there wouldn't be a centerfold or nothing, Or nothing, but there's still topless women in there.
Yeah.
Like natives and stuff, like the natives and stuff like that. They're women.
Yeah.
The last I checked.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
weird.
the difference?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking about. It's crazy how logic works sometimes.
So yeah, we got some Pepsi here that may or may not make us puke, but we're gonna try it anyway. So
for you guys,
yeah, just in case. You might want to, if your kids is watching, right? Well, first of all, they shouldn't be watching, but I got 18 plus. But
viewer discretion is advised.
They might want to turn around now.
They don't want to get caught in the splash zone.
They got weak stomachs.
Oh yeah, me and him are literally the same. I'm like his clone.
Should have called it Peepsy. So they should have just made an extra P on there, or extra E. Call it Peepsy.
I didn't think of that.
Yes, me. But what do I know?
I didn't even.
So
think
anyway, wish us luck, even though I don't believe in luck. Might want to get the trash can clipped.
I'm already on it. It's over here. It's over to the side.
I can't imagine it'd be too terrible, but I can't imagine it being too great either. But
yeah.
At least it's a little can. I made sure I get little cans.
That's what it looks like right here.
Yeah, it's
just a little
crazy.
itty bitty. Apparently it is for 2023 limited edition.
Oh shit, we better keep them motherfuckers.
2023
So, yeah.
limited edition of puke.
This is one of the few times not only are you going to see me drink Pepsi, but on stream.
Yeah. With me, which is kind of
typically I don't drink Pepsi at all, unless someone gives it to me. Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the burden. I'm going to smell it before. It smells like a jelly bean.
Here goes nothing. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it is.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be, but
Tastes like women perfume. Like the scent of women's perfume.
it's freaking weird. Tasting vanilla, maybe?
Yeah.
For one thing. It's like a really strong vanilla Coke, sort of.
Yeah.
Probably extra sugar, because,
You know what, screw this. I'm reading the nutrition facts.
bad for you. Oh. All contents are bad for you.
Carbonated water. That's weird. There's like no vanilla in this, but it tastes like it.
It does. It kind of tastes like vanilla. Yeah, it's weird.
It's like the aftertaste tastes like grapes.
As far as the smell, it doesn't smell much different than.
It's weird. It tastes like vanilla, but the aftertaste tastes like grapes, kinda, or like
weird
grass.
grass. That's
like
where the rabbits hop, right?
Your ass is grass.
Yeah, and the lawnmower. But yeah, it's 100 freaking calories in that little can.
Really? Oh my god.
That's terrible. That's
yeah.
Probably the extra peat.
The extra peat that has been in there, taking a swim.
Wouldn't they actually put peeps in there? You know, like actual peeps. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're not fully developed out of their eggs, and they just throw them in there and grind them. I might. The funny thing is my friend, she actually believed. Someone told her, she said, "I'm not drinking Pepsi anymore." I was like, "Well, I don't drink Pepsi anyway." She said, "Well, you're fine then." I'm like, "Well, why you can drink? Why are you not gonna drink Pepsi anymore?" I mean, I don't like the taste of Pepsi as well as I do Coke. But she goes, "I heard they use baby fetuses for." I'm like, "Do you believe that really? Baby fetuses? Seriously?" I'm like, "Do you know how much Like, first of all, they'd be shut down in a matter of a couple days if they got caught doing stupid shit like that. Second of all, why? And third of all, do you know how much Pepsi they distribute per day? They'd have to have a whole fucking warehouse full of baby fetuses. They'd have to grow them in test tubes or some shit. You know how I was born. You know what I mean? They'd have to grow them in like a huge ass lab or something.
Yeah.
To even have close to, like, come on now. It was like back when I was young, they were saying about bubble gum was made out of spider eggs. Like, who believes that shit?
That's what I'm thinking.
The Earth's flat too. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. That's the sad thing.
And Elvis is still alive.
Yeah. That's the sad thing about, like, being a human being. There's going to be no matter what it is, there are 7 billion people in this world. I don't know if it went up, but...
Yeah, who knows?
But...
COVID took care of some of that.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a different percentile that's going to disagree with whatever you say. If you go up to somebody...
It don't matter if you're right or not. They'll sit and disagree with you and pretend that, I know better than that. Like,
yeah, if you were to go up in front of absolutely everybody in the world and say the Earth is round, I guarantee there's going to be a certain percentile that's going to say the Earth is flat. No matter what. I guarantee you. Even though they proved it a long time ago. Yeah. There's people.
The biggest thing is if the Earth was flat, it would never get dark.
Yeah.
The only reason it gets dark is because the sun is on the other side of the Earth. It's the only reason it gets dark.
Yeah.
So how does it get dark if it's flat?
That's what I'm thinking.
It would move around, but it would still be light. You'd still see some light.
Yeah.
It would never get dark.
I saw the orbit of...
Hey, I got some extra cans of this, brother.
Huh.
What's that? Oh, he's laughing. I got some extra cans of this, brother. If you need one, we're gonna do Ward wants to do a collaboration video on Pepsi. What is that? Pepsi times Peeps?
The collabs or something?
Is that like some sort of math equation? Pepsi times Peeps. I've got 2 cases too. Oh, okay. Did you try it yet? The only one that my sister found was the yellow. I'm assuming that's probably the easiest one to find, but I think there's a red and a blue also, I believe.
Yeah.
But
or maybe like a lavender or something.
Or maybe they're all the same damn flavor and they're just different color cans too. Who knows? But
yeah.
Because all Peeps taste the same, right? I mean, no matter what color they are, it doesn't matter what color they are, I don't think, does it? It just tastes like sugar, basically.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I don't think it ever actually says on the can or box.
It tastes like vanilla, like strongly.
Yeah, it tastes like vanilla, basically. It kind of... You can actually taste, like, if you ever ate Peeps, it's got that flavor. It's weird. It's like a really high sugar, which, Pepsi and sodas are high.
It's basically just
high in sugars anyway.
It's basically carbonated Peeps. with like phosphoric
You
acid.
can taste a little bit of the Pepsi flavor, but
Yeah,
mostly the Peeps
overtakes it
over.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
But
The crazy thing is, last time I seen Trans Aaron, we did that Halloween stream that one time where Slutbusters was born.
Sandy goes, it's getting a little old. It's right its course.
It'll never get old. I say it to this day.
Then Aaron goes, yeah, it has run its course, and we said about 20 more times by the time we was left.
It'll never get old.
And we had that giveaway video. It was an 8-hour video. Like, holy crap!
Oh my,
That's craziness.
the Slutbusters will live on forever. Oh man, see something slimy.
But yeah, I got my. Did you see my Ghostbusters pack video, Manchester? If not, I can fire it up. You can't see it; it's down here, but you'll be able to hear it. I promise. With that speaker on it, well, you'll be able to hear it without the speaker. But
You know what? I think I can come in saving mode. Hold on, watch this level of intelligence here.
oh, you seen it? Okay.
I ain't even got that much intelligence. Oh, he's seen that. Is that what you said? He said seen that.
Yeah.
I was
I'll probably still fire it up on stream before I jump off, though.
Yeah. Well.
The only other modification I want to do to it is that those gold wires, pull them all off. But that's probably not the last modification. Well, the ribbon cable, but
Yeah,
and I'll probably change this out to an actual clamp at some point.
you want to know something unbelievable?
So
Can you believe I'm almost done with school?
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to me.
First, I thought it was a gun. Yeah, I should have had my little orange cap on there, so you would know what. I think that might be what you're referring to, right? You also have stickers I can put on the outside of the cyclotron lights to diffuse that light so it doesn't look like LEDs.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna buy those too, instead of taking the pack apart, because I'm not worried about taking the pack apart per se, but this stupid thing, it's gotta. How the hell that got like that? I'm not worried about taking the pack apart, but that cyclotron, the inside of the cyclotron, you have to pop it apart with like away from the glue and stuff that's in there. There's no actual clips or anything in there, so then you got to glue it back. It's not necessarily made to come apart.
Yeah.
And I don't think I want to mess with that.
I got Slimer in frame.
Especially when I can pay $12 or $13 and get stickers put on there and be done with it. And I think you get 2 sets of them, so I can give the other set to someone else.
Oh, you want to know something crazy?
Oh hell.
Did you know they discontinued that?
What's that?
Wii U. They discontinued it, yeah. It's weird because I found my old 3DS. Good handheld system, in my opinion. But I found it, and you know what the Nintendo eShop is?
Yeah.
It was released 2013 to 11. And the eShop is now closing next month.
Oh
Yeah, they still have like online servers and everything. Because I got Mario Kart 7 for it. And yeah, it was like you can still get online and play with people. It's pretty cool. I just want to know how long it'll take for them to take that down too.
yeah. That's a lot of times why I don't. That's another. I did that video with like an all digital console versus disc based consoles. That's another thing I forgot about was a lot of the downloaded stuff you can't play anymore
Yeah.
if they close stuff up with stuff on it, especially like the servers and stuff like Conan Exiles and stuff. But if you have the disc, you can actually play offline,
Yeah.
and you get basically the same experience, but you're basically like a server owner if you play offline. You have all the stuff that a server owner would have, and so you're basically, but you're playing offline, but your buddies can still come in and play.
Yeah.
But there's like limitations to it, like they can't get too far away from you. If they get a certain distance from you, it'll teleport them back to you. Which kind of sucks, but
it's better than nothing.
Whereas
really.
like online, they could be you can be on the other side of the map, but it's not too bad. But yeah, it's just a little weird, but you wouldn't be able to play it at all if it was the digital version. It would just disable it basically.
Dude, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. The digital version is better for me, so I don't have to lose any discs.
And a lot of people are like make the argument, oh, I get a disc because it'll take up less space, and that's not the case either.
Nope, ain't it just the same?
It's it downloads that entire contents of that disc. Plus, you still need the disc, which makes no sense to me. But I mean, it makes sense in a fact where I could just put it on my console and then I hand you the disc.
Yeah.
And then we both have it. That's what they don't want you to do, obviously. But
yeah. Now, I don't know if this is cheesing the thing, but I did it. So, my girlfriend Sandra, she plays on Nintendo Switch as well as me.
Yeah.
And I showed her Animal Crossing. Grandma Rose taught me that game. And I play it to this day. We were playing it for a while, and she's like, it'd be cool if I got it. I added all the profiles. We linked our Nintendo accounts together. And she plays on the account I used to. And she's basically playing without paying for it. It's not cheesing. It's just sharing an account together.
You could do that. Yeah, you could do that with the PlayStation too, and
that's
Xbox.
Cool.
It's with the PlayStation though. I think with Xbox you can. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows, I think with Xbox you can have multiple people, but with the PlayStation it's only two, like you and another person. Like I have Sandy's account, Sandy has my account. So anything that I get, most of it's mine because I have the PlayStation Plus, and she can use the PlayStation Plus to play online and stuff. And anything that, pretty much any of the PlayStation Plus stuff that comes up, I just add it to my library. You don't have to actually download it anymore. You just add it to your library, and then if they want to download it in the house, then they can download it in the house too. So, but that's only for two. It's only two consoles. But I think with the Xbox, you can put as many as you want on there, or more than two anyway. Because Justin was here and he put his account on my Xbox, and it's already on two other Xboxes apparently. And he put his on mine temporarily, like just to go in and because he owns a server on Minecraft, and he wanted to get, and they had like an update or something, and no one could get on it until he updated it. So, and he put it on mine, and he got in there and updated it, and
did what he needed to do then.
Yeah.
Shit, right
I
there.
can still taste them peeps.
Me too.
I can still burp or something. I can still taste them.
They're like dancing in my mouth right now.
It's like I ate a whole pack of peeps.
Right.
Disco Inferno.
That was a wrestler at one point, Disco Inferno. I wonder if he's related to Dante's Inferno. That's an awesome freaking game. I'd give that away to my buddy up the road, PS3 version of it, and I was like, damn, I didn't wish I didn't give it away. I was like, oh, I kind of wish I had it now because I want to play it again.
Yeah.
And it's expensive as hell for the PS3. And I was like, wait a minute, I'll look for the Xbox
Oh, really?
360, and it's cheap for the Xbox 360.
I looked up, apparently. I looked up not too recently. Or pretty recently.
Hey, how's it going, Arcade Pilot? Appreciate you stopping in.
I looked it up for the PS3. I think it was that one. The one where the top slides.
Yeah.
You can sell them for $750.
Jeez.
You can put them on the market legally for that price, and people will buy it because apparently, now that the 5 came out and the 4 is out, that one's pretty much like considered old school.
Yeah. Well, another thing is the 4 and the 5 no longer play 3D movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they before?
Yeah. Well, that one does. The PS3s do.
I
think even that one will.
I am super.
That's the original down there.
Yeah.
With the
that's the rare one.
With the update, I'm pretty sure even that one would play it.
Yeah.
That's a Wii U on the shelf. Yep, right here. Yeah. Yeah. This is the. Well, right here's the. Down here's the console itself, and then that's the gamepad up there. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Wii U discontinued? Like, did they discontinue that?
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
Hmm.
I got a really funny thing to say about the Wii U. I'm pretty sure I said it on the stream before, but before the Wii U came out, there was some jackwagon on the freaking whatever that means on YouTube on I'll get it right here, on eBay, and literally he figured out the dimensions of it and what that was going to look like and all that. And he literally had a piece of cardboard. And he even showed it. He wasn't false advertising anything. He even showed it. It was a Fruit Loops cereal box. And he drew that out, all that stuff out, and he cut it out. And he was selling them for like mock-up controllers. So you can get a feel for... How do you get a feel for a controller when it's a piece of cardboard that thick?
Yeah.
And that's clearly that thick, you know? And there was people paying outrageous prices for this piece of fucking cardboard that someone drew one. You just go get a $3 box of cereal and do it yourself.
Hell, I'm about to do that. It's hard to make money in this world.
Now, one of them went to like almost $2,000, and eBay shut it down because it went up to almost $2,000. But he was selling them for like $800, $900, $1,500. Yeah, and there was people buying the damn thing. It was just a piece of cardboard. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. It'll close in March. The 3DS is running till March, I think, as well. Because that's personally what I have. And I looked it up and I was like, is this thing discontinued yet? And it said it will close, like, in March or somewhere around that. And I thought that was pretty crazy how it came out years ago and they're still... It's good for the time they had the store open and the online servers up. That's what I want to know, is I want to know, like, how long they'll have the online servers, because if you get on, like, Mario Kart, for example, like Mario Kart 7, they still have, like, online servers you can go in and join and play with people around the world. So that's what I want to kind of figure out, if it's going to get, like, discontinued along with the Nintendo eShop or something. Or if they're just going to keep it on there.
Yeah.
Because... Think of it this way. If people were going to... I feel like they aren't going to shut it down for a while because people are just now playing it again because that was a good Mario Kart, I think. And if they were to, like, say they lost theirs like I did and they found it, there's going to be a lot more players coming in again from, like, back then.
Yeah.
And I thought... That's what I did. And
there's people hacking those. There's people using those for portable emulation.
Yeah,
they're putting like a Raspberry Pi inside of them and using the screen. Yeah.
How does that work?
To maintain Xbox 360 function. So, good data for... Yeah, they discontinued the 360 years and years ago. But they actually, like GameStop and stuff, they wouldn't even... It's been a long time since they had Xbox 360 stuff.
Yeah.
They still had PS3 stuff, but they didn't have Xbox 360. I think they still have PS3 stuff to this day.
That's crazy. They came out near the same time, didn't they?
Yeah,
it was like the version of like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, where it's now PlayStation 5 versus like the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, Nintendo needs to come out with another one. I'm pretty sure the Switch is probably like 5 or 6 years old now.
Oh yeah, The
Crazy.
latest one they came out with was the OLED model of the
Yeah,
Switch,
yeah.
where it has like the wider kickstand,
Yeah,
the
they did
bigger
come out with
screen, and all that stuff.
Someone's blowing up my phone.
I agree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Xbox 360 is not a bad console at all.
No,
I think,
when they first come out, they were junk, but
yeah, later down the
it was
road
like
they
a
were
30% failure rate or 23% failure rate on them.
yeah.
And the PS3 was a 0.03% failure rate or something. Yeah. But once they got that straightened out, like I got the second model back here, the Star Wars. It looks like R2D2. That thing's cool shit. Also, like, yeah. See, that's another reason I like. That's another reason I like the Xbox, the One and stuff. You can put original Xbox and 360 games in it, and for the most part they work. There's a list of games that doesn't work for it, but most of the times it's games that you've never heard of and games that people aren't going to want to play anyway. You know, ones that weren't real popular or nothing. But whereas the PS5 it supports PS4. That's it. I think there's like 9 titles it doesn't support or something.
Yeah.
The only one I've ever heard of was a Hitman game.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I never
Hitman.
played that specific Hitman game, but it's a genre I've heard of at least. But the other ones I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Which means, whoop-de-doo, I don't want to play it anyway.
Yeah.
The weird thing is though, if you go to Walmart, there'll be like a PS3 and a PS4 game side by side, and they're the same price.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was gonna buy the Harry Potter game, PS4 and 5, $70. No matter which one you get.
That's crazy.
It's weird.
One thing I am good about, I mean, if you think about it, the PlayStation 5, from what I've seen, is pretty good. But I'm just saying, the PlayStation 4 was $299, wasn't it? $299.99. Now that one's $599.99. A big price jump.
I think it was maybe 2 something. Yeah, it might have been 2.
At least the shortages are like, it's easier to find one of those now. They're
I've
actually in
saw
Walmart
one in
again.
store.
Yeah.
The first one I ever saw. There was 2 of them there. It was the first one I ever saw in store.
That's crazy.
And I did see a Xbox Series X in stores, but it was pretty rare too. But the Xbox Series S, it's not hard to find at all. The digital version of the new Xbox is easy to find.
Yeah.
It's still the other two. The disc versions are harder to find, but the one day I went to Duncansville, there was 2 of the God of War bundles.
Yeah. It's weird to me because, like, that's almost $600. Now, with the God of War, it's like $479.
Yeah, it's like, it's a little bit more.
You would think it'd be more.
But it's cheaper made, basically. They did a lot of. There's actually apparently there's 3 different versions of the PlayStation 5. 3 different iterations now that I didn't even know there was. I knew there was 2, but I didn't know because there's a dude on YouTube that shows they cut the motherboard down and they cut the heat sink is like half the size of the one in that one. The new ones.
Yeah.
It's like half the heat sink. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it makes it a lot lighter and apparently they're, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently they're actually making money on them now. Like before they wasn't making money on them. They said they was losing money, but I don't know. I believe it to a point, but I get the strategy that how they would do that, but about like not making money on them first because they make money on the games and the accessories and PlayStation Plus and
yeah.
Now Switch has Game Boy Advance and Nintendo 64.
The cool thing about the Switch.
Get the Switch.
The cool thing about the Switch.
Yeah,
is...
I finally got one.
Oh, you had a Switch?
Yeah, I finally got one there.
Awesome.
It's the Mario edition.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in person yet.
That's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, it's. I don't have the Game Boy Advance or the N64. Like, you need the paid thing for that or whatever. Which my kids have it, but you can't share. That's the only bad thing about that, is you can't do that on the Switch.
Really?
You can have their account on there, but you can't share games like you do on other.
Oh, this is
Kind of sucks.
That slides in here.
Yeah, the only thing is those need to be connected. They have to be connected. They won't work outside of, like, there's nothing in there. They only work on the console itself.
Sandra would like this.
But they're freaking awesome. I like how much bigger they are. They got full D-pads and
all that fun stuff.
I only got a couple games for it. Well, I have a few digital games on there, but
Sandra would like that. I'm gonna show it for you. If she's watching right now, this is what me and him were talking about. All red.
Yeah, there was a big stink about the kickstand,
Nice.
like about them making the kickstand black. I don't think it's that big a deal, but
No, it actually kind of looks better in my opinion.
in my opinion on that is
It'd be too much red for
if
me.
you break the kickstand, it wouldn't be hard to get a replacement.
Yeah.
Because all of them are black. It don't matter. You don't have to specifically look for a red one that somebody might charge $5 more for because it's the right color. Or,
Yeah.
That's basically what they're going for on that. I mean, who cares? Like, black matches anything.
Yeah.
That's what they do with JLG. They used to make the
I feel like I didn't put that far enough.
different parts like orange,
Yeah.
like the rest of the boom. Now they just make them black. That way they don't have to get specific colors, and it makes sense. But I kind of wish the Joy-Cons were blue though.
Yeah.
I think that would have been cool. The only thing blue on them was those little things that slide on the Joy-Cons.
Oh, the wrist straps.
And this. That's blue.
The grip.
And it looks really neat, but I'm not a big fan of this.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the controllers in that, but
Yeah,
it's alright, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I bought a controller from Amazon. Let's just say that was, I think, a bad idea. Now that's what I converted to over there when I'm playing like first-person, third-person shooter games. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they could have had logos on there. They could have had, the Joy-Cons could have been blue. They could have made it a lot better. But then they probably would have charged you another $50 for it, so probably a good thing, I guess, in a way. But
My overall thoughts on the grip is, let's just say, bought a controller from Amazon. That was not a great idea. It hurt my soul. And that's what I converted to. It's perfect for my little, well, not really little, but hands. But that's usually what I use it for, is like first-person, third-person shooter games like Animal Crossing and all that. It's good with Animal Crossing because it's like more of a calm game.
yeah,
And all that fun stuff. But yeah.
I just learned something about the Switch. That the right Joy-Con, it's got that little
Sensor.
yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm gonna find out right now. Actually, probably good time as any to find out. What the hell's my where I put my phone at now? But yeah, that. Go find out. Go find out if this shit's real before I say about it. But yeah, I don't know whether, I know that the original had one blue controller. I don't know if you could get two blue controllers or not.
I think you can, yeah.
But that would be the thing to do. Like, just get two blue controllers and put on there, and I think it would look a whole lot better than just solid.
You know what I would
solid
do?
red.
Personally, my opinion for the Mario Switch, I would leave the main body and the backside red. Joy-Cons, I would make them blue and make the buttons yellow. That's kind of what I
like
would
the coins
run,
or the.
Well, yeah, that and
For the coins,
the
or
button on
buttons
his
his-
overalls, yeah. I think that'd be a good
From
combo.
what I've seen, they're good add-ons. For Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, on Switch now there's the Nintendo eShop. It's called, I think, Nintendo Entertainment System, and it has like all the old NES games and SNES games, and it's pretty cool. I have both of those downloaded.
So apparently.
Now, of course, I played Super Mario Bros. 3, but that's a good Mario Bros.
Let's see what
My opinion.
actually exists.
Wait, what is it? Oh.
It exists. $2. Huh. That's weird. Check that out. See that?
All from that.
Yeah. It's a night vision camera. So I guess that confirms it. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up. Oh, well, that picks it up pretty good. It's called night vision. Anybody that has a Nintendo Switch, right there it is. I'm surprised that camera's picking it up. It's $199, and it will literally turn this right here into like a night vision camera. You can actually shine it around, and it'll be like a camera. You can see the picture right there. It's showing. You can barely kind of tell, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like I saw it on YouTube. You know how much you can believe stuff on YouTube a lot of times. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely have to be doing that and put it on stream or something. That's pretty funny. $1.99. Damn cheeseburger at McDonald's costs more than that.
Gallon of milk costs more than that.
Yeah.
Now.
I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to be on there.
Looks like an elephant.
Some
Like
sort
a
of critter on there, yeah.
Looks like a dyslexic Down syndrome elephant.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. It's just that black part right there. I kind of wondered what that was to start with, but it is kind of weird. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try that out. That'd be cool shit.
Now I have to try that out too.
There's a hand. Let's see, what the hell is that?
Looks like a Down syndrome elephant.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, teddy bear.
Yeah, I'll have to check that shit out. The only thing my main beef with the Switch, and don't get me wrong, I love this thing, but my main beef with it is, unless I'm an idiot, you cannot shut this thing off when it's docked. You can't turn it completely off. You gotta you gotta have this in your hand.
Yeah,
You can only put it in sleep mode.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like what's up with that shit?
Yeah.
I'm not one of the people to put stuff in sleep mode. Unless I come right back to it. Most time when I go to shut something off, I'm shutting it off. I'm not gonna be back. I'm not gonna be using it again for at least a few hours.
Yeah.
Or day or something. But that's the only kind of beef I have with it. I need to get more games. There's a couple more games I want to get for it. I want to try to get a couple games for it so I actually use it more than I do. I had to sold a lot of consoles to get that thing. Well, not a lot, but there was ones that had doubles and triples on it that I don't miss. But I think I remember a night vision or heat vision for a phone. Oh, really? I remember the Game Boy camera. That thing was a turd. Fucking original Game Boy camera. And then you could print your picture out. You could snap your goofy ass looking picture. It looked like you were like fucking dot matrix, like the fucking boxy ass Mario character. Like that Mario up there at the top.
Yeah, or that one right there.
Yeah.
That's funny. I remember that too.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Huh.
This came in the You know, you just put it in there and slide it in.
That's cool.
But that cartridge is the same size as the actual freaking cartridge. You can literally put that in your... I mean, aside from seeing this molded and it's not real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aside from that, it would look like the actual cartridge in there.
That just goes on there then, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's pretty weird. It came in like a box of stuff. I can't even remember what the hell all came with it. I have a video of it up.
I just realized the Yoshis.
Oh, that came with it. That little thing you hang on your doorknob or whatever up there.
The nunchucks.
It's that Mario thing up there hanging on the wall.
I remember the Yoshis are how I put them years ago.
Oh yeah.
It's funny.
I remember Sandy asking if that was an original Gumby and Pokey up there, but it isn't. The original Gumby and Pokey were smaller than that, but they look like the originals, but they're just taller.
Yeah.
They just changed one little fucking thing, just one little thing, so it looks different. Like the Transformers, they changed like the stickers, basically.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a metallic sticker, and then when they come out with them again, they wasn't metallic looking. I got to thinking, what would stop you from just buying replacements for your actual, and there's probably a date stamped on them too, I imagine, but
Yeah.
there's got to be some sort of difference between them. Like those up there, those Ghostbusters, they're not the originals. They're just like the originals, but they're like copies of the originals.
Oh yeah.
But there's got to be something different with them.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the packaging is different, first of all, but...
Did Jeff let you know about the Xbox? It's running good.
Oh, okay, good.
I tried out Black Ops 3 on it. Everything was saved. I tried on Black Ops 3, and it works good.
Black Ops. Do you remember that?
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's the Virtual Boy in the back. Yep. It's a funny story. I got a funny story about that too. So my buddy's like, "You interested in a Virtual Boy?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" He's like, "Only one side of it works." He said, "I can't remember which side works and which side doesn't." And he sold it to me pretty cheap, but I'm like, "I don't give a shit. I'll just put it on there on a shelf." And he said, "You can fix them though." He said, "All you can do is take it apart a little bit and get a hair dryer and run on there, and it'll seal the connection back." And I was like, all right. I was like, if I ever play it, I'll do that. And one day I just decided to play it, and it works. It fully works. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Both sides work. I mean, as good as it ever did work, anyway. But I don't see the big beef with it. I think it's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty neat. Now, if you compare it to the PlayStation VR, first of all, you're an idiot because you can't do that. It's like how many generations ahead of it, but for its time, it was pretty damn cool. Now that Power Glove, junk. Right out of the box, it's junk. I got all the shit for it and it works, but not very well. But that's just the way they worked, not very well. But it's cool as shit. It's just cooler to have them sitting there than it is to actually even, to actually play them. People were like, "Oh, I'm not gonna play the Virtual Boy because it'll give you vertigo and make you sick." I'm like, I never had that problem, but it depends on the person. But I think I read online about games for the Virtual Boy being Oh yeah. It didn't have too many games. I think I have to look it up, but I'm wanting to say they only had, I don't know, 16 games maybe. It wasn't very many for Virtual Boy. They didn't come out with too many games. I got Mario Tennis is the one I got. It's probably the most common freaking one you can have. But it's pretty neat. For what it is, it's pretty neat. Let's put it that way. Takes the same exact power supply as the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Did you see, you know what else is really weird?
Yeah.
How, and me too, how that Xbox right there, the white one, like the one you
The white
fixed,
version of it, yeah. That's basically the same thing, only it's just different color.
Slimer.
Yeah.
The Slimer box one.
Yeah.
It the newer one, the Xbox Series S, the little
Yeah.
one has you can
With a
connect.
speaker on the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that woman said. There was a speaker on top. That big black thing. She said it was a speaker. It was like a QVC or something.
I don't like people. I give up on everyone.
Anyway, the Series S. What about it?
They take the same size power supply.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool though. Like
They don't have that big ass power brick sitting down its ass.
yeah.
I never understood that.
Me.
Sony never did that ever.
Yeah.
They had a big power brick, but it was inside. Yeah.
Yeah. I just couldn't see with the Xbox I have with the power brick and stuff. They're like expensive now, $50.
Yeah,
At
it's
GameStop. And with that one, that doesn't even have a power brick. That's just one cord.
Just a cord, yeah. It's like a stereo cord,
Yeah.
basically. The one from the PS5 won't work though.
Really?
It's the same shape, but it's too big to go in the damn hole. Now that one's the same cord. The original Xbox will plug into that one. Same exact power cord. Yeah. The original Xbox. Matter of fact, that's the one I use. I pop it off there because I don't have another one.
Logic works in mysterious ways.
It's weird what will match up with what nowadays, especially.
Yeah.
I got a good one on that for you.
Hell, I'll probably have to get a PlayStation 4 like you and stream and all that fun stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Get a webcam and still need to upgrade my room. There's a lot of stuff I want to add to it.
Yeah.
I got a new room. Have you seen it yet?
I don't think so. No, it's downstairs now or something. Isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? Yeah.
It's where Girlie's old
Girls
room on.
yeah. So your old one's Rosie's room now?
Yeah, and the basement's now like a storage room next door to me. But let me just see if I can't find a photo. And then I'm gonna show you something else because now I've just seen something. Now this was taken in before Jeff's birthday. So that's what it looks like now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that white dresser's out, and I have like a desk there. My bed is facing that way, and that right there, the nightstand is right there, and I have a TV right there. And then that TV is right there, and then I got a gaming monitor, 24. Yeah, I got a 24-inch gaming monitor for like $25, and it's been running for like 5, 6, 7 years. Perfectly. I found it at the thrift store up there in Chambersburg, and then I got a couple drawings I made up there, but yeah, pretty nice. I'm just glad of how it like turned out and stuff. I didn't think I was able to do that, but it worked.
We're already an hour into it, holy hell.
Seems like it was just like 5 minutes.
That we was tasting that Peeps. It wasn't horrible, but I won't buy it again.
Yeah.
Buy it on accident, on purpose anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like Pepsi anyway, but that don't taste like Pepsi at all to me.
It just tastes like caffeine carbonated Peeps.
It tastes better than Pepsi to me.
Yeah.
I don't like Pepsi.
That's the sad thing. That we'll call it Peepsy.
Yeah.
Peepsy is better than Pepsi.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was definitely expected to. I didn't really expect to puke. That part was a joke, but I didn't expect it to be that great. And it's not that great. It's just it's not terrible, I guess.
Yeah.
Something different anyway. Something different at least, but people were like, "Oh, yeah, it's something different," but yeah, it might be something different, but I mean, it's something good.
That drink will take you for a ride of thoughts. I'm telling you.
Oh, there's all kinds of weird stuff I've seen over the years that, like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced Liddies, but I've always said Lighties. I don't, because that's the way it's spelled. But the farm market, they have freaking bacon flavored cotton candy.
What is it? 100% grease?
The one I went in there, they had bacon flavored cotton candy. I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
I would like to meet the person that's going to be like, oh, I'm really craving bacon-flavored cotton candy.
And there was a pizza one too. And then there was unicorn poop.
Oh, fantastic.
which was just rainbow, different flavors, which would have probably been alright, but
They did that Big E style.
bacon? Nah.
They did that the New Day style.
I like cotton candy and I like bacon, but yeah.
They don't go together.
It's not something I would try, I don't think.
Yeah.
They had that Dr. Pepper cotton candy, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, Sandra got me that when I was up there in Mill Creek at Botech, and it was pretty good.
I tried it on stream, and my first initial reaction to it was, to me it didn't even taste like Dr. Pepper, and then I ate some more, a little bit more, and it, then I got it, like, I don't know, it was weird, I don't.
Yeah,
like at first, if somebody just gave it to me, I wouldn't have been able to tell them what the hell it was.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Things definitely give me a roller coaster of emotions, the things that come out.
You wonder how the hell they've been out for so long, and how they're still a thing. Pretty sure that Peep stuff isn't going to last.
Yeah. I just still want to meet the person that's going to be like, I want to go, I am craving and I am so ready to eat my bacon-flavored cotton candy. I want to meet that person. And I'm going to be like, what's wrong with you?
Out my orange.
Did you hear that?
Ouch, now you sound like me.
It sounds like... That one didn't do it. That one did, though.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be full of shit, but I'm glad it didn't. I got to try that. $2, what the hell? I'll try it. I think I heard. Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but then
See if somebody hasn't commented in a while or the comments are broke. Do you remember when the comments used to get broke? You'd be sitting there typing and it wouldn't be...
It wouldn't go through.
It wouldn't do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would do that.
Yeah, that was tragic. That was tragic. I remember when, the notification bell thing was, like, really bad.
Oh, it's not broke. Yo, what do you know? It's pretty bad when you got a comment on your own channel because nobody's commenting. Says there's a couple people in here, but that could be lying too. Maybe that'll spark some interest. But, what time is it? We could go another hour at least.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure my event's not coming until 7, so. There might be a pre-show at 6, but I don't think I'm ever going to watch pre-shows again because they're just stupid. All they do is recap. There's no need for them. Like, if you need an hour recap to know where you're at in wrestling, you probably don't watch it often enough to worry about watching the main events.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it makes no sense to me. It's like when shows come on and they recap every freaking episode. I'm like, yeah, I saw that already. You just skip through it. Like, to me, that makes no sense. Because if you didn't see the other episodes, that episode's not going to even make any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to do that. Just stupid. And then on the main events, they're recapping how the shit led up to this, and all it does is take like 20 minutes of the show up when they could have had something else someone wants to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just makes no sense, but what do I know? They're a multi-billion-dollar company, and I don't have that much money, so must be doing something right, I guess. But
I think you'd be careful about using your bathroom real quick.
Well, I don't care.
I shall return.
I shall return.
Thanks for warning, right?
Yes. I shall. Oh, I just now picked up what you said.
Just don't lock it. Well, it might not be locked right now, but just don't lock it back. That way you don't have to. That way I don't have to get my lazy ass up and let you back in.
I shall return.
But yeah, I was saying about another thing that pissed my wife off is she was on her phone on like, I don't know, it was a CW app or something, where you could watch stuff for free. But she was watching like season 3 of a show that was already off the air, and it was like 6 seasons long or something. And they had like ads in the middle of their showing each show, which was fine, but they were showing They were showing like things that happened in the next season. Like, really? Like, why would you do that? She was watching season 3, and they were showing things that were happening in season 4. It was giving shit away. Like, really? Like, why? Why? Just don't make no damn sense. Like waiting before you poop. Just don't make no sense at all. I'm starting to get this place cleaned up a little bit. I want to get this stuff here out. A good buddy of mine's going to be taking this proton pack box off my hands because his got damaged. So there's a new message. The proton pack you show in YouTube. How much does it weigh? Okay, so out of the box. Okay, so out of the box, it doesn't come with this, the Neutrino wand. This is probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds by itself. It doesn't come with this. You got to buy this separate. So just out of the box by itself weighs 15 pounds. Just the pack itself. And this is another, I'll say 1.5 pounds. I'll just say 2 pounds. I'll round it up to 2 pounds. So there's another, there's 17 pounds. And then you got the batteries, 4D batteries, which roughly 1 pound. So there's 18 pounds. Then you got, I'll say another 2 pounds for the Alice backpack frame. So, and then I got the Bluetooth speaker. That's not even 1 pound, but I'd say roughly about 20 pounds probably with everything, which still is a lot better than a lot of these packs that people make. They're like $2,013 or $3,500 and crazy stuff like that. Still weighs a lot less than them, but still pretty heavy. And this freaking Dixie cup holder doesn't like to. The Neutrino one doesn't like to go in there perfect. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. But I'd say about 20 pounds. But as opposed to like 50 pounds, them ones that they pay a ton of money for. So not too bad, but you feel it when you wear it around a lot. Which I haven't really worn mine much, but I've worn it for a little while, and it weighs you down pretty quick. Where because my other one was a Spirit Halloween pack, and I still have it, but it weighs nothing. It's light, but I'd say a good 20 pounds if I had to guess. One of these days I have to weigh myself and then weigh myself with that on and see how. Can you attach the trap on it too? No, I don't think so. But I could think that would be a good idea to do. Like that would be a good idea to, on the one side you could put something to attach the trap on. I want to. That's probably the next thing I want to do is after I'm done with my pack. I got a Walmart. Can't even really get these anymore unless on eBay. But I got a Walmart trap. The only thing I did is I took it out and took the batteries out of it and put it back in the box. And I really haven't done anything with it. Good buddy of mine, as a matter of fact, the same one that's taking that box off my hands, gave me a custom wire here to put on it. And then I'm gonna build a foot trap or a foot pedal to put on it, customize a foot pedal and put on there. That'll be pretty awesome, but I'll do that after I get my pack done, which is my pack's about 90% done to where I want it. So I'm still gonna take all the all those gold-colored wires off of it and fix that up. Because they're going to leave an indent. I saw on YouTube they're going to leave an indent in there. So you kind of got to fill it with like some putty epoxy or something. And then sand it down and paint that spot. And then I want to get a different ribbon cable. I already ordered a ribbon cable. I just haven't gotten it yet. And if the ribbon cable I have isn't wide enough for it, I'm just going to take this one off and clean it up. You get some sort of Goo Gone or something it's called. I can't remember what they call it. I think it's Goo Gone. And you can clean this ribbon cable up. So worst comes to worst, I'll just get that stuff. It's like $4 or something like that. Oh, my mistake. The trap were carried on the belts. Yeah, but there are some people putting them on their packs. There are some people connecting them to the packs too. But yeah, they make a 3D printed thing. I'm glad you said that because I got a buddy that lives about 45 minutes away or something that does 3D printing. I might get him to do me a 3D printed thing to put another Dixie cup connection to hold my ghost trap. That'll be awesome. Glad you said that because I'm probably going to be doing that here pretty soon. Either that or just get another like tape measure holder, which is probably what I'll do. I'll probably get a tape measure holder because it'll be more flexible. I think Aaron in our group got one of them and it broke or it was wanting to break or something. But we'll see how that I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'd like to, once I get my ghost trap done too, then I'll be carrying it around with me too probably. But it'd be cool to have that connection that my friend gave me too, because I can just take that whole thing off if I wanted to and not have to worry about the cable on it, just for displaying on my hip or something. I mean, it looks cooler with the hose wrapped up and sitting there, but, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back into to get some more gigs for charity events and stuff. So there's also people that put a like a slime tank on them. Okay, Arcade Pilot, have you seen my videos on the speaker modification I did?
Hey Billy, I think we're rolling out soon.
Okay.
Oh. There's kids riding their scooters on the road.
Oh yeah.
They were like, "Who's that?" And I was just like, "Okay, well, I'm not looking at you again."
But yeah, there's people doing all sorts of shit too. I think you mean plasma shooter from Ghostbusters too. Yeah, the slime. Yeah, what the heck do they call them? I can't remember is that what they call them? Plasma shooter? That might have been what they call them. But yeah, they put a tank. They just put a little small tank on the side of one of these packs, basically, for like a slime blower kind of effect. And of course, the wand has the slime blower function on it. So, and then they put like a light up tube lighting down the tie strapped to the hose and everything. It looked pretty neat how they did it.
I'm starting to get into, again, the old Call of Duty. The first ever Black Ops. I ran that for a couple days.
I think that was my favorite one, the first Black Ops, yeah.
Yeah, I jumped from the original one to Black Ops 2. That's what I got, and I was like, I want to see how good of a game Black Ops 2 is, again, just to get on there and start getting, like, playing and stuff. And I found it, literally, as I said that. And I was like, you know what? This is a sign.
What are you playing on?
PlayStation 3.
PlayStation.
Yeah, it's weird now with signing in and everything because they have, like, I don't know if you've seen recently, but you know how you just go in, put your email and password in? Well, apparently you go in, put your email password, and then you have to scan a QR code.
Huh.
And you have to do a whole bunch of stuff on your phone to verify it's actually you, just to make sure there's, like, no hackers, but it's so complicating. I already done forgot about all the kinds of stuff, and it's so weird. I think the site's messed up or something because I put in my password and it was correct, and they were saying it was invalid. That kind of bummed me out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's better than nothing, really. Last time I played is 2020.
So they still have the servers and stuff up there.
Yeah.
I'll have to get on there and try it again sometime. Pretty sure I have both Black Ops. I'm pretty sure for PS3. They never did remaster those for PS4, did they?
No. I swear that's what they need to do because do you understand how much players will get on and play that and buy that?
Like, he could probably put 1 and 2 on the same disc. Pretty much.
Like how most games are, they would have like disc 1, disc 2.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be historical, I think.
Yeah, they was there for a while. They was doing a lot of remaster stuff, but they had to stop doing that for a while. So.
They did Modern Warfare 2 remastered, and then you jump to the newer Modern Warfare.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. There's 2 Modern Warfare 2s. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Surely you could have named it something else, like Modern Warfare 3, maybe?
Yeah. But there is also a Modern Warfare 3, too.
Well, yeah.
Like Modern Warfare 4 or 5 or
Yeah,
something
to the next one, yeah. Whatever the next one would have been.
Yeah.
Because it's not a remaster. If it was a remaster of Modern Warfare 2, then yeah, call it Modern Warfare 2, but...
Yeah.
It's weird. That's like them coming out with another PlayStation and calling it PlayStation 5 again. It's the same thing. But it's the next generation, but it's the same number. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, 5.5.
5.5. PlayStation 5.5.
D-Nugget 33. I appreciate it.
I cannot wait to get back and stream again. Remember whenever I was like 28 subscribers? I recently just checked, now I'm at 40 somehow.
Hell yeah.
I jumped high. Or jumped like 20 or 10 or somewhere around there, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just need to stream more games that people enjoy seeing, and
yeah, that's the biggest thing. You gotta figure out what the heck you can stream and how many people's gonna watch it, and
yeah, that's true.
That's the hardest part of it, basically.
Yeah,
and it's like you can't afford like all the new shit, like oh, this is the new game, people's gonna be wanting to watch that, but if you don't have the money to buy that game, then you're pretty well, and you can't stream it.
Yeah. All kinds of
Not to mention there's a shit ton of people already streaming it, so it's kind of...
Yeah.
That's another thing, you can stream older stuff that maybe no one's streaming anymore.
Yeah.
It's some one-on-one, that's why I do the retro stuff, because there's not too many... I mean, there's probably a bunch of people that do retro games over, like, online and stuff, streams, but I don't know too many of them. I only know me and one other guy right now that's doing it. There was like 3 or 4 people that I knew of, but as far as I know, none of them are doing it anymore.
Yeah.
They got out of doing it. Todd Jumper was his YouTube channel. He's thinking about doing it. I fixed him up a Raspberry Pi, and so you ought to get a video card and stream them. He's like, yeah, I was thinking about that.
I'm surprised Liquid Cool's not in here. He's usually the first.
He might have had to go to bed or something, or he does weird hours, like he has to get up and clean a lot, and then he talks to his girlfriend, and she's in the Philippines, so there's a huge time gap.
Oh yeah.
Time difference there. Maybe not huge, but there's time to. I picked up a couple of arcade one arcades.
Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the one-up cabinets are alright. I mean, for what they are, they're pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people were saying I should get one, but I just have that back there, and it does a whole shit ton of games. And it's a full size. You know, I mean, I don't really need one. I mean, if I had the room, I'd probably put some. But Aaron was going to give me the Galaga one, which would be neat. But I just don't have room for it. If I had room for it, I'd definitely get it from him and put it out somewhere. But you can also put a Raspberry Pi on those too. I don't know if you know that or not. There's a mod you can do for those. Put a Raspberry Pi on them, and just like this is. Yeah, NBA Jams. That's definitely a good one to get. That's definitely a good one to get. NBA Jams. It actually has an Ethernet port on the back of the arcade to plug your internet in. You can actually play online with people from an arcade cabinet.
That's awesome.
It's pretty awesome. And NBA Jams is an awesome game anyway. I don't play too many sports games, but NBA Jams is definitely one of them. NBA Jams and Hoops. And then Charles Barkley, can't remember what that one's called now. That one's awesome too. But yeah, that is pretty cool. It's the only one I know of you can do that. I don't think you can do that with any of the other ones. You stream games once in a while. That's cool. Hell yeah.
I've been stuck on Super Mario Bros. 3.
No, I have.
And one day, I got to World 8 with 35 lives.
Retro games. Some of the streamers. Yeah, the Game Dungeon Productions is now on Twitch. He's been on Twitch for quite a while, but there was a couple more on YouTube that was doing retro gaming, and I haven't seen him for a while. There's a black dude. I don't know what his name is. I can't remember his name, but I watched him quite a few times. I haven't seen him on for a while, but I can't remember his actual username. But he had a cool setup. I watched him a lot, but I can't remember his name on there. But I haven't seen him for a while either. And what the hell? The other guy's name was Mike. I can't remember what his last name was. It's a real neat name for a stream, but he used to do it, and I haven't seen him on for the longest time either, so he went into doing like cooking videos, which were pretty neat too, but I haven't seen him on for a long time. I miss old Dr. Jekyll. I loved his streams. I don't know if I could go back and watch the old streams or not, but it would be cool on YouTube. If you haven't watched his streams, are funny. He like dies in every stream, and then they bring him back in the next stream. It's pretty neat. They bring him back in this like cloning machine. It's pretty neat, which is basically a refrigerator box. It's what it is. It's awesome. He did a lot of awesome stuff. Shame that he left, but and there's Vinny's Vinyls. He's on YouTube. He plays vinyls, as you probably guessed. He's a cool dude. I've gone to his stream a few times. Matter of fact, Jesse lives a couple hours away from him. He actually was on his streams a few times, so from Game Dungeon Productions. But I don't know how he gets away with that stuff. I mean, I'm glad he does, but I'm surprised he doesn't get copyright for playing different music and stuff. I don't know how he gets away with that either, but I'm not telling him. That'd be just dumb because he's got a good show going. It just must be so old that they just don't give a crap about it anymore, I guess. Because it is old stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't use Twitch either, but some people swear by Twitch. I don't know. The biggest problem I have with Twitch is they don't keep all your videos. I can go back to this day. It's been almost 14 years since I started YouTube. I can go back and watch my very first YouTube video I ever made. No matter how horrible it is, I could go back and watch it if I want to. But with Twitch, they eventually start deleting them. finally found a PS5, picked up the God of War bundle. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing the God of War bundles in stores. Well, I've seen them in one store. I've seen two of them. And went back a few days later and they were gone. I mean, I wouldn't go back to look for them, but I just happened to, see if they were still there and they were gone, of course. But
That's something I'll have to save up for. I seen like the trailer for God of War, I think, and I mean I played a lot of old ones, but
they answered me something. I already know the answer to it, I'm pretty sure, but is it a physical copy of God of War or is it a digital copy? I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is, but I mean either way you get the game, so it doesn't matter. But I'm assuming it's probably a digital copy of the game, right? Like a voucher. If I had to guess, but because they don't normally come with physical games anymore, like digital. Yeah, I figured it was. I mean, it's fine. I mean, you can play the game, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I typically want to get physical games, just probably for display of anything else. You know what I mean? Because on the new consoles, it doesn't matter if it's. We were just over this a little bit ago. It doesn't matter if it's digital or physical. It's still taking up the same amount of space on your game system anyway. So I finally got the 1 terabyte I want to say hard drive, but it's an SSD or whatever. I finally got a 1 terabyte for that.
I got a good question for you.
I didn't do it.
What is your favorite, like to this day, what is your favorite Nintendo console that has ever been released?
Nintendo console? Probably Super Nintendo. More than likely, I'd say Super Nintendo. Just for the sheer amount of games that they came out with and all the crazy accessories and shit. I'd have to say Super Nintendo probably.
Yeah.
Apparently his is too. Yeah, I'd have to say Super Nintendo. They got that little midget version of it right there.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
That's a little midget version.
I remember.
I got that so I didn't have to collect it because it's something different, but then I don't have to get that one out of the box up here all the time. Pull all that shit out and get it out and put it all back in.
There's one we had, and I would play, was it Super Mario World they had for it? I played that on there.
It's the Super Nintendo, yeah. Yeah, Jeff has one of them.
Yeah, that's what I played it on for sure. Yeah, it was pretty good.
That gamers are like, look at it like, wow, you got that. But
it's not bad. People make.
I'm seriously thinking about getting one of them, but
yeah,
because I can stream with it, and I got one console, and it'll stream. The new ones are HDMI.
Yeah,
they plug in HDMI. I saw one on Facebook Marketplace for $50.
That's
like
not bad.
One of the newest versions of it, and it's HDMI. And people are like, well, I don't want it because it's got shitty controllers, but it has controller ports. You can plug your original controllers into it.
That's cool.
Only bad thing about it is, I mean, people, real gamers. I'm not saying I'm not a real gamer. I am, but like real hardcore gamers, they're gonna pick it. They're gonna pick the bones of it because they're gonna be like, well, it doesn't have quite the same color or it doesn't have quite the same sound, which is true. But are you really gonna know the difference unless you put them side by side? You're never gonna know. But the only beef I have with them is sometimes they don't play certain titles.
Yeah.
There's certain ones that they just will not play. Like the one I had, the Retron 3, I think it was. It wouldn't play any Sega. It's for Sega. It wouldn't play any Sonic games. And that's the one you're gonna play. Like it's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they've gotten better from that. But I seriously thought about getting one and set it up there. And all that, I could take all that out and put it back here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's the Genesis. That's the 3rd generation Genesis there, and that's the 2nd. Well, technically, that's the 4th version of the Super Nintendo, but
I think personally,
the 2nd model, like
the single Nintendo console I've personally owned and played on was the GameCube.
It's funny you say that.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love the GameCube. I think it's great, but
that was the most.
It's something different. You know what I mean? It
was the console I had the most memories on.
If I remember, that's the first disc-based Nintendo console, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because it had the
first
pop open on the top. You'd put it in.
And they did make a larger disc version. Well, the discs were the same. but they made a Panasonic version of it
Mm.
that you could actually put full disc games in it, like not games but movies. It would play DVDs.
That's so cool.
But it's rare and it's expensive as fuck. But
yeah.
and it looks a lot different. You wouldn't even recognize, except for you would notice it from it has the same controller ports, and it looks basically the same, but it's bigger and it's got a shit ton of buttons on it. It says Panasonic on the top of it, and
Yeah, I'm so happy. I went through my the storage room at our place, and I actually found the GameCube Grandma Rose had, and with Animal Crossing and the controller and everything, cords too.
Hell yeah!
Tried it out for the first time, and a lot of nostalgia hit me. I was like, because I think the last game I played on there was was Sonic the Hedgehog, and NASCAR 2009. Yeah.
Oh, I guess they do have. It's weird because, like, you can. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's just Nintendo and Sega, but there might be. I don't think PlayStation you can do it with, but like, basically, Sonic's not. I mean, it's Sega, but it's not anymore. Like you can play it on anything, pretty much. But then they had them hacked disc where they have like people put like Zelda game on a Sega Dreamcast disc, and you can play the new Sega Dreamcast. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you even want to do that? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why you want to do that. But I mean, I guess it's neat to a point, but
yeah. I think one of the last games I played on a GameCube was NASCAR 2009. I was unbelievably bad at that game. The walls were my best friends. But hey, it was kind of fun.
The biggest beef I have with my GameCube is I thought I was doing something because I didn't do enough research on it, I guess. But it was worth buying because just for looks, it was worth buying. But I had the Game Boy player for it, but I can't use it. It's completely worthless to me because you need that freaking disc to put in there, and that disc is going for $200. Yeah, that little freaking disc is going for like $200 just to play Game Boy games. Like I have a Super Game Boy for the Super Nintendo, I can play them on that, but it's crazy.
I missed the Game Boy.
What's gaming? Yeah. It's the only one. I'm pretty sure it's the only console that has a built-in handle on it too. A lot of people are like, "What the hell's that thing on the back?" It's a handle. That's what that is. No other console has a handle on the damn thing.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
I remember whenever I had my Game Boy, like the original one, and then I upgraded to the Game Boy Color and then the Advance, I would quite literally, I'm pretty sure you remember because you were over one time, I had to go to sleep, and I was under my blanket playing Pokemon all day. Like, I would be like, I'm pretty sure he heard me because I was so excited that I got a Charmander. And he was like, aren't you supposed to be in bed? He's like, yeah, but I'm addicted. And he didn't even say one word about it because he knew exactly what I was feeling.
I've been throwing it up in the air to buying this freaking. There's a guy in Hagerstown that has a Game Boy Advance SP. And it's souped up, like it's in a clear case, and it's got a bigger screen, like a real high quality LCD screen in it. And he wants $120 for it.
It's not bad.
And it's fucking worth it.
That's not bad at all.
I've been thinking about getting it, but hopefully I'll make up my decision before he sells it to someone else. But
yeah,
I remember my GameCube when I had my original one. It was blue one, or like a purple blue, or I don't know what the hell they call it. What color they call it?
Violet.
I think it just called it blue, but it looked it didn't look completely blue. But
Indigo?
I had a screen on it, and it had an adapter for the car. I have it in the car, sitting there playing it. It would power the console and the screen, and it was pretty cool. The screen came down and plugged into where the console power was, and then it had another cord that went out, and you could plug it in your cigarette lighter. Pretty neat. Not exactly portable, but
yeah,
more portable than a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's not Nintendo Switch portable.
For sure, missed the game. GameCube as well, but Game Boy. That was so fun. I remember. I think it was either. I'm not sure what console or handheld. It was a handheld, but I'm not sure what it was. But I would play Dr. Mario, and it was like a little Tetris game. You got to stack the medicine.
It had to be Nintendo, obviously, of something. But
yeah, it was like.
I think I had Dr. Mario for the original Game Boy.
Yeah, it was like.
I surprisingly have a shit ton of Game Boy games. I didn't realize I had so many of them.
Yeah, it was like Dr. Mario mixed with like Tetris. You had to stack, like, make the pills fit, the medicine fit, and then you would increase in level, I think. It was so cool.
20 minutes to go, holy hell. Seems like we just started a little bit ago.
Right.
It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun.
I was literally just about to say that.
But yeah, I think the GameCube is definitely underrated. For sure.
Yeah.
People just, I don't know, they like bypassed right past it and
yeah,
went to the next one. What the hell is the next one? Wii, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it went like Wii U, and then Switch, right?
And the Wii was so popular because it had all the motion control stuff, and that was pretty neat. But
I have like 5 of them, dude. I have a Wii infestation. I have a modded one, and then I got the sleek black sideways one.
Yeah.
My favorite game that I've played the most, well, I have 2 games on there that I've played the absolute crap ton out of, was Mario Kart for the Wii and the new Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. Those were 2 iconic games that I always will remember in the back of my head. And it's like, when somebody brings it up, I get like, I know exactly what they're talking about, and I remember every single level and how mad I would get.
Do you know how to tell from a distance? Like, it could be sitting over there. There could be a Wii sitting over there, and I could tell whether it's backwards compatible with GameCube or whether it isn't.
Really?
Do you know the difference?
The one's sideways, one's not.
Without the doors, of course. The one that's backwards compatible, you read Wii when it's vertical. The one that's not, you read Wii when it's horizontal.
I'm surprised I kind of knew that. That's crazy.
Yeah. And of course that gives it away. But if it was from a distance, you wouldn't be able to know. But I actually bought these doors because you tell they're third-party doors.
Yeah.
This and the disc drive doesn't work on. I wish I had one the disc drive worked, but I don't. But I planned on modding this one just to play like all the GameCube games is what I would do.
Yeah.
Because they run GameCube games great. Like this is like the best fucking GameCube emulator console you can have right here.
My childhood and
every
one console right there, pretty much.
It doesn't work, look.
It's my childhood and a console right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people calling on there. What was your first console? Mine was Nintendo. Like, mine was Atari 2600. That right there, that's not the same one, but I mean, it looked just like it.
I think my first ever one I got, I definitely played on an Atari, but my first one was definitely, oh, what was it? Game Boy. Oh.
I remember when that first came out. Again, that's not my same copy that I had. I have 2 copies of it, actually, but that's not the same one I had. But yeah, I remember when that first came out. I got to fix the switch on this one. It still works. It just I got to put something on there to make it figure out.
There she is.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we figured we'd do 2 hours, so we still got 15 minutes or so to go.
For sure.
Something like that.
Dude, if you were to compare this to a new Nintendo Switch game... Hold on. Let me just make a comparison. This, and then the new Nintendo Switch games, it's literally like the corner of this.
Yeah.
That's how big it is now.
And they taste horrible. Did you ever try that?
That they do. They
you ever
do.
tried that? It's freaking nasty. Like,
Dude,
I had to try, like, people were like, oh, they made them bitter tasting. That way kids wouldn't put them in their mouth. And Or if they put them in their mouth, they wouldn't keep them in there long. Like,
Yeah.
boy, were they ever right. That shit is nasty. Ugh. But yeah,
Yeah.
I remember going to the store to get this game. I think it was like, I can't even remember how much it was, 30 or 50 bucks at the time. It was something crazy. But I remember being excited to go get this, and it was brand fucking new. That's how old I am, so. If that tells you anything. What is it, 88? Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, I think the first Nintendo console I've ever owned, well, mixed in with handheld, was definitely the Game Boy. That was the first one I've ever owned.
Yeah, the Game Boy's pretty old. I mean, it's not as old as the first Nintendo, obviously, but it's...
Yeah. I'm just grateful that I played on the old Nintendo consoles. Those are the most memorable, in my opinion.
Do you remember that console down there?
I remember it.
It's a Nintendo. Original Nintendo. That's the top loader.
Yeah,
It's
because
the
it
top
has
loader,
the
yes.
little gun to it.
It looks
Oh,
like
it's
crap.
right there. I see it.
It looks like crap. Oh my god, it does. Because the original Nintendo, the one that's up here, that one has RF or has RCA's or composite or whatever. And that one's just an RF adapter, and it looks like crap. Oh.
That
So I'm
one looks
thinking
like
about
something you would see at a skate park.
And those are expensive. I paid $175 for that thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about getting the mod done to put RCA's on it, but like that one is. Because that one looks great, but I don't know, I might not, because I can pull that one off the shelf pretty easy. At least it's not in a box.
Yeah.
Where I have to take it down, everything in front of it down and take it out of the box and then put it all back in the box. And like the Super Nintendo and Genesis up there, I don't have to ever take them out. Although I'm going to take that Super Nintendo out sometime before I go back to work and see what actual version of the Super Nintendo I have. Because there's three different versions of that model. Like the internals are different, but the externals look the same. And then they came out with that one. A lot of people called that the Super Nintendo Junior, but it wasn't actually called that. It was just the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think that's Sandy. Or I know it's Sandy, but it's probably... Hello? Alright. Alright. Love you too. Bye. Your mom was waiting for you in the car.
Alrighty. Dude, it feels good that we got to do a live stream again.
Yeah.
After 2 years. Yeah, I was
Yeah, it's been a
15 when I did the last live stream. And now I'm 17 years old.
Game Boy and Wii were probably the strangest controllers.
I agree.
And the N64.
Oh, yeah, the N64.
The N64
The
was
joystick
really
was at the
freaking
bottom,
strange.
wasn't it?
It was like right in the middle, and then you could hold it on this two sides, or those two sides, or both ends, or it was weird.
Yeah.
They did come out with a more up-to-date controller I'm thinking about getting, but just a normal looking controller, sort of, but yeah, I agree. They did look pretty weird, like.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Wii's, you hold them sideways and shit. Never really had a trouble with N64. No, I didn't either. I just the controllers are weird looking. And then they had like the boomerang controllers for them, and it just the one that was like the handle come down slightly on this side and longer on this side. They had that controller. It was weird. They had a lot of weird controllers for it, but
Yeah. The Wii definitely was kind of odd, because it literally looked like a stick of butter.
yeah, that's basically what it was. Yeah, probably roughly about the same size.
You know, it's screwed up. You got the new Xbox, which is a refrigerator, that Wi-Fi router, and then the Switch is a toaster.
Pretty much, yeah. The Switch itself's bread that goes in the toaster, the holder.
The toaster's the dog, and the
It's
Switch
dock
is the
station,
bread.
yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, I actually have mine. Did you see? I have my dock hardwired. You can actually hardwire the Switch dock.
Really?
You could plug a USB dongle to Ethernet and then plug Ethernet in it.
Hmm.
You have to plug it on the inside one, the 3.0 jack, the one that's blue. The outside ones won't work. You can plug controllers in those, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Obviously, when you have a handheld, it's got to be Wi-Fi, but when it's docked, you can run off a landline.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn cool. But yeah, about 10 minutes. Gage has got to go anyway, but about 10 minutes I'll be jumping off anyway, so appreciate everybody stopping out.
Feels good to do a live stream. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no problem. Might do something. I'll probably do something tomorrow, I imagine, or I'll do something tonight actually, but it'll probably be tomorrow. It'll be 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know how that shit goes, but I might do another retro. I might do a retro game stream or something, but at least get one more in before I gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
But always like, oh, I got 2 weeks off. I can do all kinds of streams, and then you just don't get the chance to do a lot of them. But
Yeah.
I did a good bit of videos of this, but just not a lot of live streams.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I appreciate you having me and doing a live stream. It feels good to do a live stream with you.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Late night stream, maybe. Yeah, it'll be late night. It'll be 12 or 1 in the morning, probably. Maybe not quite that late. It might be like 11, but it'll probably go into 12 and probably do 2 hours. Probably go into 1 o'clock by the time I'm done if I start at 11. But, yeah. So make sure you check out Gage on YouTube.
My name was SKT Dark Scorpion, but I changed it because I felt like my name was a little bit too long. So I did it in like 2 words instead of like 3 words, and then like, yeah. I got bad OCD when it comes to that. But yeah, I appreciate you again and all that fun stuff. Hope you had a good day.
Get you set up with some stuff.
Oh, for sure.
One of these times.
Yeah.
I see a bunch of those cameras going for cheap prices nowadays.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's the round version, which isn't any different. It's just a new model of it, but
yeah, and
it works the same. But
yeah.
Most of the time, that's what I see anymore. The freaking microphone of that thing is amazing, but the video is not great. But well, it's not terrible, but it's not like that 10-year-old, 7 to 10-year-old camera I have for my PC is better than that. But
yeah,
probably actually even older than that. But you can't really compare to that kind of shit too, because it's just, it's not a comparable. It's not a fair comparison a lot of times.
Yeah, for sure.
Then the PS5 camera doesn't even have a mic in it.
Really?
You have to talk through the mic and the controller, which, again, are decent mics through the controller, but I don't know why they set it up like that. It's kind of weird, but...
Yeah. I'd say we made it 2 hours, like, while I've been here.
Yeah, it's pretty close to 1:53 right now.
Oh, yeah.
So...
That was good. Good live.
It'll go to 2 hours here by the time I sign off and say all my sign-off stuff and all that fun, happy stuff. So...
Well, I appreciate you.
Yep. I'll have to have you back sometime soon, hopefully. Hopefully before 2 years is up again this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Next time it'll look as old as I am when there's
Have the goatee and the mustache and all that fun stuff. Well, hey, you have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Hope everybody has a good one too. For sure. I'll have to catch you later, Billy.
Alright. Catch you some other time.
Some other time.
I'll probably check. Hell yeah, I got a bunch of streams of this up, and I'll definitely be doing something tonight, I'm sure. I just can't get over how much different the sound is on this from having the speaker on or having the not having the speaker. It's crazy. Like Like, that's not very loud at all, you know what I mean? That's the only beef people, that's the biggest beef people had with the pack was that it wasn't very loud. But then if you add this to it and try it, then you got a lot louder. So that's pretty badass. I love it. And it's not a particularly hard mod to do either. It's not difficult at all. Trust me, if I can do it, a lot of people can do it. But just this little JBL speaker. That's all that is. Ooh, look out. Just that little JBL speaker. Yeah. And you got to get the JBL, you got to get the Go 2. I don't know if you can see that or not. Because the Go 3 and 4 doesn't have the aux port. There's the aux port in there. The 3 and 4 doesn't have that. And this fits right in. This fits right in the little compartment. But again, note that you got to have that curved headphone jack to go in there, so it can set in there. It sets in there like that, and it has the curved plug in it. Works perfect. And then, of course, another awesome thing about it is when I'm not actually running the pack, the noise for the pack, I can unplug it, leave this turned on, and I can Bluetooth the Ghostbusters song or any of the songs off the movies and all that fun stuff. So it's definitely awesome to have. This is like $34, $35 on Amazon. Definitely a good buy for sure. And you're probably not going to find it, again, probably not going to find it in Walmart, because Walmart now has the 3 and 4 when this is the 2. So you're probably not going to find it in Walmart because it's an older version of it. I'm really throwing up the idea of buying another one, but just to have 2 of them. But maybe a blue one this time or something, because I love it. This is awesome. It just, you wouldn't believe, I mean, I don't have very big hands, and it's about as big as the palm of my hand, and it's got great sound. It's great. I love it. So it's definitely worth a buy. If you get on eBay or Amazon, it definitely it's something you want to pick up if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker that's waterproof and shockproof and shock resistant and sand. I've seen there's like advertisements of them throwing it into sand and stuff, and it doesn't hurt it. And so make sure you had that flap over it, obviously, if it goes in water, because that's pretty much probably the only thing that saves it from the water is that flap. But I don't plan on getting in water or sand with it anyway, so I'll be good with that. But definitely gonna use it. Besides just in the pack, though. But like I said, I'm thinking about buying another one just to put that one in the pack and just leave it in there, and then I'll have another one to do whatever. So definitely thinking about buying another one for sure. Definitely, or something else. I might just buy like a newer model for everyday use, because I won't need the aux jack for that. So, but they're real well built. It's hefty. It's nice. But we're gonna wrap it up here, or I'm gonna wrap it up here. Getting close to the end here. Figured I'd go for 2 hours. Glad there was enough people to come in and talk and all that good stuff. Didn't know how many people I'd get in here, because it's not a normal time that I would be doing a stream, but would hope to get a lot of people are like, I want to get X amount of people in here. I don't need 30 people in my stream. I just need some a couple people in just to talk. You know what I mean? That's all it takes for me. I don't need a high number. It's quality over quantity. You know what I mean? Cool, nice. Yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, it's been like 2 years since he was on live stream. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely love doing it. I just, I just haven't been able to do it as much as I used to, but I have to get Aaron and John and all them back in here one of these days. And there's another good buddy of mine that's thinking about coming. He lives in Kentucky, though, which seems like far away, but it's only like a 4-hour drive, which is kind of strange. He's definitely thinking about coming up, and I don't want to tell you what he does, what he cosplays at or anything, but because that'll kind of give away the theme of the show I want to put on for when he comes. But that'll definitely be awesome for him to show up as well. I'd like to get a few more people in here that hasn't been in here before. I was wanting to do one with my brother-in-law, but I didn't realize he was only going to be here like a day, and so definitely want to Sour X Insane. He's on Twitch though. Make sure you check him out. I'm pretty sure his link is in the description below. But just in case it didn't, it's Sour X Insane, all run together, all lowercase letters. I don't think caps or lowercase matters on that. But he's on Twitch. He does a lot of he's doing Hogwarts now, the Hogwarts Legacy game. Definitely go check him out. Tell him I sent you. Subscribe or follow, I think you call it on there. I can't remember. But yeah. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And make sure you check out all the links in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.